everybody. Here enjoying the morning at beautiful Pharaoh Campground at Garden of the Gods in Illinois. Daughter and them are down there on the trail still. I think they're around Big Creek. The last I saw their location pinged about 5 in the evening, but they should make it to High Knob. I'm gonna probably check up a little bit, helicopter parent, but I just want to show you real quick my humble little abode for the night. So, sporting the 30-degree Superior Gear hammock in camo. Got the War Bonnet tarp up there, the mini fly. Still have it in the snake skin. Didn't have any rain in the forecast, so I just decided to keep it in there. And got the hammock gear, Ridgeline organizer, and then I keep my shoes in this little mesh bag here. I put a garbage bag or a little grocery bag in there to keep them from dripping anything in. But it's pretty nice. You got nice new picnic tables, big old fire pit. It's fairly quiet out here. You got a vault toilet over there, and beautiful view out to the south. And down yonder, when you first come into the loop, you got the pay station and you got the water pump. And it's kind of wild, you know, it's one of those old style, you know, actual have to pump it. But it works pretty well. It's not too bad. $10 a night.
We got some oatmeal.
Oatmeal? You'd like that oatmeal? This is blueberry oatmeal. I rate it 6 out of 10. 6.5. It wasn't that bad. Like, it tasted pretty good, just like, you know.
Oh.
It was just a,
Yeah. We got some water. Did you even put the tea in? Or are we waiting?
Oh.
Oh. We could use our cups, and then it would, like, wash it out.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I feel like cavemen.
We're pretty sick of this.
What?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We might
Crash out. Especially because, like, I don't know how your tendons, like, don't hurt right now.
I'm just built different.
Well, I guess also you haven't been in incel for the past, like, 5 months.
Yeah. You kind of are that.
Why are you taking me away from my Discord kittens? Why?
I'm sorry. I thought I was your Discord kitten?
No.
No?
So, we're in map 3 right now. Map 3.
Map 3. There's a campsite at the end of map 4-ish. Or maybe it's at the beginning. I think it's like around the middle. And that's where we're gonna go.
And then we are going to Geno.
Yeah. We finna camp.
We're
Then
going
we
to
finna go to my car and leave.
Yeah. We're going also to the Lee Mine, which is a spot that might be cool.
Might be cool. I don't really know what they have there, but they have
There's
a mine.
no mention of it.
No, there is, I think.
Where?
Come here. Come here. That's 4. That's 2 4.
Do you want to share a fig bar?
Sure. Lee Mine coordinates is an old fluorite mine that stopped operations in 1938. There were 8 mine shafts sank on the 145-acre site.
Might be haunted.
Might be.
You think the shining men are there?
Oh God, not the skinned men. There's also on map 4. There's petroglyphs.
What is that?
Native American drawings on the rock. It's
Mm.
very cool, very cool. It's called the Javelina. We should go there. Stop the bag. Oh. So we found Henry and Henrietta's baby.
Look at him! He's so cute.
Oh, and there's my dad. I don't know why he's here. I don't know how he found us, but he's back.
Well, out here by Big Creek on the Rivered River, found Lil Helper's buddy with her pet turtle. Looks like it's coming out of its shell. Lil Helper's up there. So tell me, what's the lowdown?
What?
What's the lowdown?
What does that mean?
What you told me earlier.
Lowdown.
Yeah, rundown. How was last night?
Well, we got here around 5 and set up camp, and I turned off my little Garmin thing because you said that I could turn it off whenever I got established at camp, and then you freaked out and thought we were kidnapped. But we woke up at 10 because, I don't know, was tired, but it took a bit to fall asleep. Like, I didn't get to bed probably until like 11 p.m. last night. But it's been really nice here. Haven't really been bothered. I did hear some animals splashing around in the creek last night, but because she had her earbuds in and I had one, so I was like, is that like that direction or that direction? Like, I couldn't tell. But had dinner, the beef stroganoff last night. That was really good. And this morning we had some oatmeal. It was also very good. So boiling a lot of water, so we're almost out of water. And
Well, luckily you're by a creek.
yeah, luckily we're by a creek, but I mean, there's not, I guess there is current here. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's fairly decent water.
And I've been using my bandanas to like kind of filter stuff.
Yeah, your head sweat.
I'd rather drink my own sweat than bug juice. It's not that bad. Like, not the drink bug juice. Bug juice, the drink is delicious, but
So how's all the gear working out for you?
pretty easy, pretty good. I'm glad
Now,
you gave us that little rundown because
What about the backpacks?
it's heavy. Heavy. Even the backpacks themselves are heavy. Like,
Yeah.
my shoulders feel bruised.
That's why you put your hip belt on nice and tight and
Yeah.
transfer the load to your hips.
Everything's as it should be, and it's still, I think the back itself, like the backpack, its back is like too tall. Like, I have a short back. I have a short torso, and I think that that's a little too tall. So, and we still don't know why you packed a lint roller.
Protects.
Okay.
So
I haven't found any on me yet,
That's good.
and I have my little Velcro straps on. Pretty nice.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
She did it.
It doesn't look as tacky as I thought it would.
Yeah, it keeps them out.
So.
So, what's your game plan?
Well, originally we were just gonna probably camp on like trail number 4, or like the map number 4, because there's a campground there. Try and make it through the entirety of trail 3, because the tall maps are about like 5 miles at least, just going straight up, and then like the maps where like you're going across, that's only like 2.5 miles. And so we were like, oh, we could just do that and then do everything else like tomorrow. But since you're here, we might change that, because I'm kind of tired. Yeah. And like,
Second day's always the worst.
yeah, that's what we were saying. But like, our feet are all blistered and stuff from
Ooh.
the creek and stuff. Yeah. Because there was a creek crossing.
Got moleskin and stuff in there, and if you get blisters, hot spots.
I mean, it's more or less like calluses. Like, it just hurts.
Yeah.
It's just friction. And my pinky toenail did fall off.
It did.
Like, a little bit.
Welcome to hikerhood.
Yeah. I remember you saying that, and I was like, huh? And then it's like...
And we even got you longer shoes.
Yeah. Well, it's the, like, I don't know. Like, my feet gait is just weird.
Yeah,
Like,
it's going to offset with the pack.
yeah. So I've been having some issues with that. Like, I have to, like, adjust. I have to, like, turn my foot to an angle to, like, actually walk on it okay. Because otherwise, if I walk on it this way, then it, like, hurts my arch. So it's kind of weird.
Now you made him stop.
He's camera shy.
He's very camera shy.
He's got the whole paparazzi around him.
Look at him go.
Go, turtle, go. And they said they were slow. Ah. Only on land.
Yeah, I did have that. Because it's like, just go straight. Why is it like that? Yeah, dude, you smell. Anyways, check out 7 Angry Ants. We don't have any YouTube videos, but we're awesome, so you should check us out.
Yeah.
So, the plan...
Hi, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is 7 Angry Ants.
Not Mikeycat Outdoors.
Not Mikeycat Outdoors. We have invaded his camera.
So, do you want to give a little rundown, or should I?
About what? We are changing the plan. And so now we are giving up on this.
We are giving up for now.
Quitters.
For now.
But,
Wait until the sequel.
So, tonight, since we have to check out Max Creek Vortex, because it's spooky and haunted, and we are all about that, spooky and haunted things.
Hey, what there is spooky and haunted?
There's a vortex.
This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Tales of murder. Hoo-ah.
Why it is haunted is because this used to be Civil War grounds, and also at the same time Native American grounds. So there are many cases in the Max Vortex area where people will see soldiers, per se, that are like dead, or Native American people, or there is also ghost orbs.
Orbs, that's the big thing. Seeing like weird lights, which I did see some weird lights at our last campsite by the creek, which
Aaron did not see weird lights.
I did. I literally did. I saw it and it went like that, and it was white.
Fireflies.
But like it didn't look like a firefly. I think it was a ghost.
LED firefly.
It was a ghost. It was definitely a ghost.
Whatever you have to tell yourself. So we will probably be camping there tonight, featuring Mikeycat Outdoors as well.
Also, we are probably going to go visit the Amish people to buy their pies, because they're really good.
And we will leave a review only if you like and subscribe.
Ding!
Woo, buddy. It's not too bad. There it is.
Be canceled. Like, I'll be recording and like we'll say something like insane, and it's like I can't put that online.
Sometimes people think.
What? What?
Oh, you are recording.
He is recording. So you'll have to like duck that out or something.
Oh.
What? I said duck.
So, helicopter daddy here.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have come to find you, so you didn't have your GPS on, I was worried. Lost gear, drowned kids, whatever. That's what happens with parents of teenage girls. So we worry. And being a scout leader, I figure, well, I could go out and check, see if there's any trace, ease my mind, or help out if needed be. But they're back there camping. Yeah. So hey, little girl. So if I wouldn't have shown up, what would you have done?
Keep walking.
Keep walking?
Yeah, not much else to do.
Yeah. Till you reached your car.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. And then I'd text you and be like, yo, could you pick us up?
Yeah. Well, you could still do that.
No.
No, why not?
Because you're here.
Because I'm here?
Yeah. Why would we keep torturing ourselves if you're...
Well, you wanted to. You wanted to do 160 miles.
Not anymore.
Why not?
Because I've already done like 20. Not 20. What?
We've done half of it practically.
Yeah, we've done half of it already.
Not quite.
Nah, we've done 3/4 of it.
No.
Yeah. You're just a hater.
3/4 of a mile. No.
No, it has not been that short.
Embrace the suck.
We've been. I tried. We tried.
You sucked and just couldn't suck anymore.
Nope. See, like, if you're already at the bottom.
They always say don't quit on a bad day.
Well, that's why we didn't quit yesterday.
We did pretty good mileage yesterday.
Yeah, because we're awesome. That's a weird looking mushroom.
Oh yeah. It's pretty cool. There's another beer can.
Yeah. When we were hiking this, there has to be a beer can at least every like 100 feet. It's crazy. Like people are getting partied.
Yeah, it's like party central out here.
It's like, dang, at least save like an unopened one for us.
Well, there was just some discussion online last night about people drinking on trail and alcoholics, and one person said, well, one can's not being an alcoholic, but if you're throwing your cans out here
every like 100 feet, that's an alcoholic. Because like, dude, if you're bringing a whole, like, at that
leave
point,
no
your
trace.
entire backpack has to see, there's one right there. At that point, your entire backpack has to be full of beer. Like, how do you even accomplish that?
It's just dudes coming out here with coolers.
Yeah, I think it's those ATV people.
Case of Natty Light and holy crap, look at that turd. Trail turd. Woohoo! Back to the car.
You know, 20
pounds.
something.
I think hers was at least 27, fully packed with food and water.
Okay.
Yours was
So
a
you're
little
gonna
lighter.
now. Do you guys have summer jobs?
Yeah, I do.
What do you do, girl?
I work at Subway,
Okay.
and I'm supposed to
You're
be
taking a
returning
few
next
days
week.
off.
Yeah, I took off about a good 2 weeks almost.
Great. To
So-
take off with your friend and do
Yeah, we got
Cool
more
stuff.
time to do like a whole bunch of stuff.
fantastic.
Which will be fun.
Well, I'm glad.
Have you
Well,
hiked the
that's good.
thing?
Pardon?
Have you hiked the trail?
I have rode it on horseback.
Rode
I'm
it.
a horse
that's cool.
campground, so
Yeah, we
I've
should-
ridden it, not hiked it. I have a bad heart. I can't hike.
I get that.
That's why they didn't want me to hike it, because they were afraid I'd have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Well, that's not necessarily why.
Well, you told me you
They
wanted a
to be
girls'
alone.
freedom
Girls'
weekend.
Yeah. Don't include dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How old are you?
18.
How old are you?
17.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, gotta let go.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. They gotta grow up. They're not gonna do that if daddy's got them by the tail.
Yeah. Probably drove.
Yeah, you've been to Garden of the Gods several times. Observation Trail several
Okay.
times, and we tried Indian Point Trail when you were little. And I think it was like a 4-mile loop.
So tell me, what does Mom think of your adventures?
She didn't like
Yeah,
it.
she didn't really want us
No.
to go.
Yeah, she
Well,
wanted me to
that's why
join.
she's encouraging Dad to
Yeah.
keep tabs on you.
Why
two.
don't you find something else to do, sweetie?
She's like, why don't you go to the mall or something? It's like, mall doesn't
She's
have
got to
trees.
be a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she likes hiking that much either.
No, she likes bike riding a lot more.
Okay.
She can do like.
Sounds like
Easier
you got
to
a
do.
lot of puppies in there.
I have one very squeaky Yorkie.
Oh.
And when I'm
that's what
out
I
of
hear.
sight of the Yorkie, it's really dependent on. So sometimes I get away just to get away from her.
She sounds very clingy.
Yes, she is. Well, I am glad you stopped in. So Dad's gonna take you that way for a while or a bit.
Probably.
Yeah,
All right.
we might even go back down to Kentucky. I went down to Marion, Kentucky,
Yes.
and on the way they had the Amish stores, but they got the bakery down there, and she was
Yes.
raving about the pies.
Pecan pie.
We were down there 6 years ago,
Oh wow.
and she's
Any
like,
pie that
Dad.
starts with P, pumpkin, peach, or pecan.
Mhm.
He is a one-person dog.
Oh.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. They're fine.
Hello.
So
He's really pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty
he was-
eyes.
That's
Very
Lee, and he lived 2 years in a cage at a
Aw.
puppy mill, and I rescued him.
Poor
He's
guy.
my dog, and he's very attached to me, and he's a little leery of strangers.
He's cute.
Well, I am glad that you did stop in, and thanks, and I won't keep looking for them now. I got your telephone number written down. So.
Yeah, I told them when I saw, it's like, we gotta go to High Knob and talk to JoJo.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I don't want her to worry. And she's like, well, where's that? And it's like, you'll
On
see.
the way.
But I was gonna show them the old houses up there on the other side of River to River up there, yeah.
Sure. Drive up, and heck, it ain't 500 feet off the main road. So go up there and say, the one is not going to be standing long. It is 120 years old, and it's leaning real hard to the left, and I keep thinking the next storm is going to crunch it down. Snowball.
Hey, Snowball.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Aw. That's so pretty.
Always gotta have a cat in my videos.
Well, you got one. Just
How many
waking up.
pets
Woke
do you
you
have?
up. High Knob, Lookout Point. So, I have a little history here about the fire towers in the Shawnee Forest. They had a High Knob Tower. By 1974, tower is no longer in use. Kind of show you on the map where you are. You're there. So, yeah. There's a couple of trails out here, 105, 105A, stuff like that. But this is the highest official point in the Shawnee. Not necessarily the highest point in southern Illinois, but you can see for miles and miles out here. All those hills. The Illinois Ozarks.
Way better without the pack. Goodness.
River to River Trail. Camp Cadiz. Cadiz nuts. So hiking part of this river to river part near High Knob. Actually ran into my neighbor out here on the way past JoJo's little encampment there. So he's got a horse. He comes down here all the time. I didn't know that. So small world. But I'm gonna show the girls the dilapidated buildings up here right off the trail, and gonna have a good old fun time. There's one of the old style cabins there. That's off on other property. And still coming up here a little ways off to the left will be the two cabins. This is what horses do to a trail, man. Tear it up. And don't go inside. This is the one JoJo said is about ready to fall.
I'm trying to take a video and you're talking over it.
Place is definitely looking worse for wear. Just a couple of years ago, it looked bad, but not this bad. So just a little further down the trail here, 185 double M in tree. And this is 164, 146, 153, Hurricane Bluff, Dead Horse Canyon. So here's the other building. Company's coming.
I was thinking when you pulled the both of us. Oh no, you're extremely fat. It won't for you. That was a twig.
I know. I was like trying to freak you out.
Wow, man.
Don't do that.
It's a little bouncy.
Yeah, don't bounce on it, dude. It's nutsy.
Front porch swing. Through hiking river to river or day hiking?
Yeah, river to river.
They were. I
yeah?
picked them up south of Carver's Ridge.
Oh, no way.
So, I mean, you did what, 2 days roughly?
Yeah.
So I dropped them off at Elizabethtown Wednesday, and
Oh, man.
but it
This
was
is
our
my,
first time.
What'd you say?
It was our first time backpacking like this.
Oh, really?
And they didn't want Daddy along, so.
That's funny.
So what do you think of the trail so far?
It's nice. Well, I started in Pounds Hollow yesterday.
Hmm.
And I had a friend who just completed it, so I thought I'd come out here and do it. Probably going to do like 20 miles a day after today. And then a few days of just walking around, you know.
Do you know how much your pack weight with food, water, and everything is?
Yeah, I was 27.
27-ish?
A little heavier than I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I think hers, my daughter's was about 27.2, and I think their friend's was a little less. And I had a pack. I was sporting probably closer to 29, but
Yeah. Are you guys, I'm going to Garden of the Gods. Have you done this trail before?
I've done little bits and pieces on day hikes,
Okay.
but I haven't like backpacked it yet. But they stopped off at Lake Tecumseh the first night, and then yesterday they stopped off at the big river, Big Creek. I'm trying to remember what that Bassett Road or whatever, but it's before you get to Carver's Ridge Road, and that's where they stopped. And I had GPS going, so I could ping to see where they were, and it hadn't moved, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go check in. And so I found exactly where they were, and they were playing around with toads and turtles and all sorts of good stuff. So
Oh, that's funny. I can't decide if I'm gonna stay at High Knob tonight or go to Garden of the Gods.
they said rain's coming about 5 o'clock.
Oh, it is?
So JoJo was up there. She said sometimes if it's raining, she'll give shelter to hikers, but it's just a little ways up because we just parked, what, half a mile or something at most? Not even that, just to hike into this from where it crosses the High Knob Road to go up to the viewpoint, and then you got to go further on to get to the campground. But
Oh, okay, so it's like parking lot, and then further down, I keep following this trail further
Yeah.
down, and then the campgrounds will be...
yeah, you'll go through the horse camp and check in down there, and
Okay.
if you need anything, you can talk to them. And it was funny, I ran into my neighbor down here. I live like 3 hours away, and
No
he's down
way.
here horseback riding.
Oh,
and
really?
it
Where
was
are you
like,
guys from?
near St. Louis area
Oh,
on the
okay.
Illinois side.
I'm from Evansville, Indiana.
Oh, wow.
I play baseball in Danville, though,
Hmm.
Illinois, if you know where that is.
Yeah. I lived in
Yeah.
Chicago for a while, so I used to go up and down the state, and
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Oh, am I on camera?
Yeah,
Am I going online?
if you want.
Sure, you can put me online. Shout out Nolan Foltz and Aramis and Luke. That's good.
Hello. So, what are your game plans now that you're back at your car?
Go to Max Creek.
Max Creek Vortex. While
Max
it's
Creek
still light out.
Vortex?
This is not sponsored by Max Creek Vortex.
What else
This
are you
is
gonna
sponsored
see?
by Max Creek Vortex. Gay Cave. We're going to Gay Cave.
Don't talk like that on
Gay
holy
cave.
ground.
Gay Cave.
Yay, cave.
Gay Cave.
No.
Gay Cave. Gay. Gay means happy.
Ah.
Get outta here.
Flintstones version, I get it. So, what else are you doing?
Going to go see ghosts.
Just be careful.
I'll be careful and I won't get sucked into any vortexes.
Don't accept
worry.
their invitation to go to the other side.
No, I'm Okay. Luke, I am your father. All you gotta do is take a stick and you just go like this to get the spider webs off.
You're so right, dog.
Oh, it's really muddy here, and we're at Max Creek Vortex. It's gonna be dark soon, and I don't know. We did not decide to camp here, but we finna camp in my car. Oh my goodness, bro! It's so muddy. It's so freaking muddy. There's something. Dude, I'm gonna get trench foot.
I am, and I don't care anymore.
I have trench foot already. Holy God. You let out the goofy yelp.
Yeah, because look at my pants.
Oh, dude. Trench. Anyways. So, we, this is the spooky part, the spooky trail. And, we're hoping to get a little spooked. And, supposedly you're supposed to feel, like, cold and dizzy. But all I feel is my stomach hurts really bad. Because I ate, too much Garden of the Gods Outpost food. It was really good.
Why people think this is haunted is because by this point, people have been, like, drinking beer for days.
Beer for days. And so that's why they feel dizzy. They're just drunk. Like, oh, dude, it's cold in here. Like, no, that's like the beer in your hand. It's like cold. Nice cold little brewski.
I'm surprised we haven't found a beer can yet.
I know. Dude, like, usually there's a beer can every, like, 100 feet or so.
Max Creek Bluff.
There's a moth that just, like, flew out of your hair. Should we go to the scenic overlook? Or do we go... I see.
Sorry,
Nice,
I was, like, trying to...
Nice hiking stick.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yo, we made it to Max Creek, yo. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's pretty freaking awesome. So, yeah, if you want to find some place that's pretty awesome, come out to Max Creek. It's a little haunted, but it's cool as hell. Got anything to say, yo?
I feel pretty spooky.
You feel pretty spooky. Spook mode. Spooky.
I just farted.
Chicken.
Well, taking my first zero. Yeah, no copping out. But just trying to clear up this chest congestion. Got some soup with thyme. I'll get some hot liquids into me. Try to get this worked out a little better. I was doing a little laundry job to get all the horse scoobers and mud and stuff off my shoes. And took my pant legs and yeah, took those and washed them. They had contact with poison ivy. They had a whole bunch of mud and junk on them too from the horse trails. Got my bag and all that in here, and so got a big old fat bag of thyme from Yoder's. Yeah, 95 cents. I also got some cilantro from them for 65, and got the thyme mixed in with the soup, and got a couple of pies, Doritos, all that good stuff. Cranked the heat up, it was 60 in here. I'm like, nope, I need that at 72, so yeah, it's gonna feel a lot better than being out in the rain tonight. We made it out past dark. Whoa, spooky, so spooky. So, oh, I can't even see you. So spooky. Now we go into a, yeah.
Is it running?
Yes.
Welcome back to the 7 Angry Ants. There are 7 of us here with us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7,
9.
6, 9, 5.
But in my bank account, if you know what I mean, if you get that reference.
You a real one. So
We are at Ferne Clyffe today.
We are at
and
Ferne Clyffe, the waterfall trail.
We are going into the waterfall, and we
go
hope
swim.
to see you there.
And
Move with caution.
today we are going to spread the reduce of exotic invasive species. So
Don't ask how.
don't
we
ask
just
how, we just are. And we also got a creek over here. Wow. 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 Wow.
Oh
What? What? Were you scratching your butt?
no! No!
Anyways, we're at the waterfall. Very nice, very cutesy.
This is the waterfall.
This is the
You
waterfall.
see the drip?
It's very nice. Yeah. Wow. The real skin of a killer, Bella. The sun went away.
You will not show the skin of the killer.
No.
No!
Wow. It's like, whoa, it's like heaven. Ow. Youch. 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 That actually really hurt. Enjoying your salad?
Probably. It's probably all over my mustache, isn't it?
Onions. Enjoying your cola?
No.
Into the freaking lake. Yo. Did you just fart on me?
Yeah.
Not cool, dude. What? Gambling?
Yeah, come on.
Dude. You're literally addicted.
You want to gamble?
You have a problem.
This
That's the hint of
is
a...
your sign to gamble.
Did you know 90% of all gamblers quit before they win big?
That's damn true.
Those are the hands of a pro gambler right there. Of a pro gambler. Dang! Dang! Triangle!
Yeah, triangle. Oh my god.
Jocker.
Jocker.
It's the jocker.
Why so serious? Because I'm the jocker? Get it?
Right.
Sneaky, sneaky snake.
I think it's so funny when they like swim. It's so cute.
Right, like why do they look like that?
And like, how do they swim? Like, how do they even swim? I don't get it.
They wiggle.
Yeah, but like,
They're buoyant. They're made out of inner tubes.
I guess so. Like a balloon animal. I actually don't know where we are now, but we found another creek. Another creek. And I think we're gonna put our hammocks. Where are you gonna put your hammock? Ah. I think I'm gonna put mine. Buddy, I don't think you can put it there. I think you're a little too tall for that.
You.
Ah! Don't smile at me like that.
So, where are we now? Well, I'm out here at Ferne Clyffe. I'm way out here on 8 Mile Trail, just dorking around a little bit to give you a recap of where things started off the past few days. Took my daughter and a friend down Elizabethtown, river to river trailhead, and said, "Bon voyage, Daddy, we don't want you with us." So anyways, they ended up making the first night over at Lake Tecumseh near Whoopicat Lake. They camped out there, and I spent my first night camping in a car. So second day, they made it out to some area of the Big Creek. It was south of Carver's Ridge Road, and they did 20 something miles. I'd have to go back and calculate what they actually did, but they hadn't made it even to High Knob yet. I was letting JoJo at High Knob know to look out for them and let me know if they'd come through, because their GPS turned off for a while, and after a little bit I was like, well, I wonder if something happened. So I went out, looked, found them. They were still at camp at 11 o'clock in the morning, and they were just playing with box turtles, and they said, "Dad, yeah, we're kind of tired. Our shoulders ache, our hips ache. 30 pounds on our back isn't that fun anymore." So they wanted to kind of take in more scenic views and day hikes rather than the boring through hiking experience. And they got to admit, it was muddy. So we packed everything up, went back to one of the trailheads where I'd parked about a mile up, and took them over, let JoJo know, hey, you know, here they are, don't worry about, you know, reporting back. And ran into my neighbor there, which was cool. Went up to the High Knob lookout point, went over to river trail there, and looked at the old 120-year-old whatever cabins that are out there on the way to Buzzard's Roost. And one's about ready to fall over. The other one is still all right. You could actually go inside of it, but I still wouldn't. And then let's see, got out of there, and they decided they want to go to Max Creek Vortex. So they went that way, and they got there before any of the rainfall hit. So they got to see the creek. So it was very beautiful. I headed up towards Harrisburg, took care of a few duties, took a zero night, and eventually they ended up joining me back there, and did some laundry in the room. Ended up drying the stuff down at Harrisburg at a laundromat this morning, and anyways, departed ways. They went over here to Ferne Clyffe. I went over to Max Creek, and it peed down rain a lot last night, buddy. I tell you what, I got stuck in the mud. It was not fun, and said a lot of colorful metaphors, which normally I don't do on a hiking trail, but that one deserved it. It was pretty miserable. Just a little bit of it I tried hiking, because I was, you know, way up over my shoes in mud, and it was sucking stuff into the mud. Almost lost my shoe, lost part of my trekking pole. It tried to take my full trekking pole at one point, and yeah. So got out of there, headed towards Goreville, went to a laundromat, talked to a lady for a while, had a fun time. Mom called me and said, "Hey, you know, what are you doing on the 4th?" So talked to her, got my stuff done. Luckily I had a spare change of pants, shirt, shoes, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to get all that poison ivy residue and all that mud off of there so I could reuse them again if I had to. And it's good to have one spare change of clothes that you could just wash and swap out every so few days. So that way you get rid of the stink, you get rid of the other issues. And got my cardiologist calling me, so I'll be back in a minute. So doctor said, hey, we want to put you on a statin. Boo, right? HDL is pretty good. LDL, it's getting up there a little bit, probably genetics. I did cheat a little bit the last month with eating a bunch of food that my wife likes to eat instead of my normal healthy stuff. So I'm getting another blood work done at my primary in about a month, so we'll see. I told them, you know, let's see if it's just a one-time thing or if it's a pattern or trend, and I'll go from there and decide. But I know with hiking, statins can cause joint pain and other issues that I really wouldn't look forward to. There are natural alternatives like red rice yeast that metabolize into similar statin-like compounds. That could be an option, but of course physicians don't get a kickback on that, and they don't like the fact that it's unregulated and it's not standardized. But it's good to know holistic alternatives for a lot of stuff. Blood pressure lowering herbs, cholesterol lowering herbs, all that good stuff. Keep you in tip-top shape, be able to be out in the outdoors. But I'm down here by the stream. This is very beautiful. Beautiful, man. That little guy. Get himself a drink. It's as simple as life is, man. I call that the love tree. Love you, boo-boo cat. No climbing beyond this sign. 'Cause that means no hiking either. Woohoo! So that is climber access trail. All those cool rocks. But this is all part of the end of one of the hiking trails. Blackjack Oak winds its way up and eventually comes on down by some of the picnic stuff when you get down to all of the hiking areas. You also got a little path that goes over here to this little picnic area. You can continue on up the hill, make your way all the way back up eventually to the campground and to the lake. This looks nice and slick. Ooh, under arrest now. Oh, it's my GoPro light. It's pretty nice out here tonight. Just camping amongst other humans at Ferne Clyffe, and it's been probably, I would imagine, a good 2 years since I've been here. It might have been a year, but it feels like it's been 2 years since I've camped here. And I don't know, I've been camping a lot more at Giant City and other places too, but this is always a nice, comfortable campground and really nice accommodations. They have firewood now, which is great. So that's the firewood you see burning right there. Got a nice stack of it, and it only costs $5. So there's a guy that sells it down the road at the AC's gas station and other places, and he asked the park here, he's like, hey, you want firewood? And he set up a whole stand and everything, a little pay kiosk, and you can pay electronically too, but that's not too bad. But this is just a nice little pad area out here on this one, and got enough trees at the right distance to hang up 3 hammocks.
Ringing the bell.
Okay.
Hey, Steven, Spiky,
I'm gonna raise it by
Snack.
2 rocks now.
Aw. Okay, I guess I'll also raise it by 2 rocks. Take that, pal.
I got a pair.
No!
It's our humble abode for the night here. That's my setup.
I got 5 rocks. You got
What are you doing?
3. You got
what?
What are you doing?
5,
Gambling.
6,
Gambling.
8, 9,
That's
We want s'mores.
devil's work.
12,
No,
13,
it's
14,
rocks.
15. I
S'mores
got
are the
15
devil's work
rocks.
too.
I lost.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Check. Yes. Are you?
Oh,
are you,
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. See? Yes. I see. I see.
All right. I'm gonna double raise it.
What do I do to that? Either
Either just raise.
yeah,
Right.
you can add 2 or you can add 3, and then I have to add another.
No, 2.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
I have
Oh
2. I mean,
no!
triple.
No!
I'm pretty.
I forgot that was a thing.
Three of a
kind. You and your addicts. No, no.
Wait.
Yeah.
I gotta take a picture of a puppy.
Put your rocks back.
Get our
in there.
rocks in here.
You just dropped one through the table.
Oh crap!
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. Ready?
Well, another one.